Yes, dear.
Bourbon time!
Bourbon time. Special bourbon time today, huh?
This is a special one.
Yeah, welcome back to Back Road Bourbon. I'm Kevin.
I'm Missy.
And we have a special today. We got the Weller Full Proof. We actually picked this up today at Turtle Creek Wine and Spirits in Bethlehem, Georgia. We were in the store doing some shopping, just looking around at their store picks. That's the owner, David Kim there. Great guy to deal with. He's very knowledgeable on the bourbons, and he's got some real good information on the store picks that they have. It's definitely worth a trip over there.
And it was so many store picks. It wasn't just like one or two, which is great when you go to a store and you have an option, of a store pick, because some places only get like one or two, and that's fine. But he has like 8 or 9.
Probably more than that. I'd say probably 10 or 12.
It was fantastic. And the employees, everybody's just so wonderful.
They are.
So even if you're not in the area, it would be one I would definitely pencil in as a definite go-to.
Yeah, we're in Turtle Creek today. We picked up the Weller Full Proof, and we're going to do a taste test on it and let you know what we think about it.
You have been looking for this bottle for a long time.
Very long time. It's very hard to find.
Yes, and this store was just fantastic and had one available and at a great price.
I think retail, these are around $59 retail, and secondary they go as high as $199 to $249. You actually see them. So we do appreciate being able to pick it up today.
Had it not been for David, we still wouldn't have that in our hand, would we?
No, because we've been looking for it for a while.
Yes.
Very excited to review this one. Comes in at 57% alcohol by volume, which is 114 proof. And it actually comes out of Buffalo Trace Distillery. And this is the same proof that it actually enters the barrel. This one goes in at 114 and comes out at 114. And it is aged anywhere from 6 years to 7 to 8 years. 6, 7, 8 years, somewhere right in there is what there's no actually specific age statement on it, but it's anywhere from 6 to 8 years.
So does that mean that for someone who's learning, y'all, and I'm trying to learn, and I want to help those because I do have some friends that watch your channel that are also learning with me. So does that mean throughout the process, if it's from 6.5 to 7.5 to maybe 8 years, do the master distillers, do they go through and test it and taste it, and then they decide, okay, this one's ready?
They do.
Is that what happens, and that's how it gets different levels of aging?
It is. And most, like small batches, when they put an age statement on those can be anywhere from 5 barrels to 100 barrels or 200 barrels probably.
Oh, okay.
And the age statement they put on those is the youngest years. Like if it says 6 year, it could be anything from 6 years to 9, 10, 12 years put in there to give it that specific flavor. But they have to claim 6 year because that's the youngest bourbon that's in it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But 12 years is actually 12 years.
Yeah.
For the
like a single barrel or something like that. If it says 12 years, you're getting 12-year product.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thanks for teaching me.
Yeah. Yes. What do you think about the way it looks in the glass?
I think it's beautiful.
Real.
It's caramel.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's aged well.
Yes.
Probably a number 4 char if I was betting, looking at the color of the glass.
It looks brown sugary color, caramel. Beautiful color.
Sticks to the glass very well. The legs are just starting to fall on it.
So that means that the viscosity is a little thicker?
Probably a little thicker, yep.
I'm learning, y'all. I could be dangerous.
You are dangerous.
I mean, like I could be like your sidekick.
Yep. Look at that. Can you see? I wish I could see that. Oh, it's dropping in the glass. Very uniform legs on it. Very pretty.
Oh, it is very pretty, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
On the nose. Let's see what I think. Wow.
Okay.
Just a little bit of alcohol burn.
Yeah, a little burn.
But it is 114 proof, so you're used to the 90s to 100, so
yeah.
This one's gonna be a little bit stronger than what you're used to.
Oh my goodness, it's
I'm definitely getting caramel and vanilla.
Yes.
Which is typical bourbon smell.
But I'm getting some kind of cakey. What is that I'm smelling? Oh my, it smells delicious.
It smells like a my grandmother's pound cake
That's
from
it.
years ago.
A pound cake.
She passed away over 10 years ago, but her pound cakes were incredible.
Well, your sister makes good pound cakes.
She does. And maybe a little like buttercream frosting.
Yes. Mmm.
Wow, it smells good.
That smells fantastic.
It smells real rich
Oh my
too.
god, that smells so good.
I love a bourbon, a dark bourbon, anything that's real dark, real rich, real deep flavors, like a dark fruit or something. I love those.
Wow, that smells delicious. So, ranking on the Wellers, does this one come in pretty high?
It does. Julian Van Winkle, he drinks the 12-year. He says that's the he doesn't say poor man's Pappy, but a lot of people say that's the poor man's Pappy Winkle because that's what he drinks, and he said it so closely resembles Pappy Van Winkle.
Okay.
This one's stronger, obviously. That one comes in at 90 proof. This one's 114 proof. I love the Weller 107. It's got a little bit of a punch to it, a little bit of a effervescence, like a cinnamon something flavor on the back end.
Yeah.
But they say this one's a lot more, I hate to say elegant, but a lot more elevated. It's deeper, darker tones than what you're tasting.
So this is going to be along the terms of, for my taste, a little smoother, with a deeper tasting to it. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope this palate is like this nose because
I
it's
do too.
delicious.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Starts off mild, then you get a little of that heat. A little Kentucky hug going down.
That's fantastic.
That's good.
And the hug, it's not like a, you know how some hugs you get and it's like a full, like all the way down
Burn
your
all the
chest.
way, all sides of your esophagus.
It's a nice warm, but the flavors before you get the hug.
It's like super smooth.
Oh.
It starts off, you get that caramel, vanilla, you get just a little bit of cinnamon, and then bam, it opens up to you get a little heat there. Oakiness
The
and
caramel.
the cinnamon spices, I think. It gets a little cinnamon like an effervescent.
It's a very rich flavor. David,
Yeah, thanks,
you.
David.
what did
I
we
think I may like this better than what I'm saying.
Wait, what did he just say?
I think I may like this better than what I'm saying.
What? What?
I understand why this is a hard to get. I get
All the
it.
Wellers are hard to get with the exception of Special Reserve. To me, that tastes like the
Yes.
buttercream frosting types creaminess.
What I look for is the coating of the palate. I want to see how it sits on my tongue, or if it just stays in one area and shoots on back with like no sharing on the rest of my tongue. And then I want to know if it hits the top of my palate. Is the top of my mouth going to also get to enjoy this? And it did. It's covering my mouth.
And I don't know what it is about it. Just the flavors, just the depth of flavors
Wow.
with this is this thing right here is very, very good.
It's very elegant. Like you
Mhm.
said, it was like an elevated and it's an elegant. This is an elegant. This
It's like
is
a
like
special occasion.
this is delicious. David, I can't tell you thank you enough.
Here it is, the Weller Foolproof. Comes in at 114 proof.
So how does it finish for you?
I'd say a very long finish. It's still finishing for me. It's like a very sweet, I hate to say dark fruit, but you get a dark depth, like maybe a little bit, I hate to say creme brulee again too,
I was
but
thinking creme brulee.
you get that vanilla and then it's like a
Yes.
brown sugary toffee, I guess you would say, type of finish.
And you know how it is with the creme brulee, like he said on his other video, when you bust through the sugar coating up top and you get into that wonderful creamy vanilla, and then you put that in your mouth, at first you're going to hit is that sugar, but then you get that spreading of that vanilla, and that's what this is like. It's like
It just coats your palate like that.
it is sitting on the sides of my tongue.
Mine too, I'm still tasting
So
it.
delicious. Did you pay $1.99?
I would.
Yeah. I would.
I mean, for a special occasion, very
Yeah.
much. If you could get one at MSRP, that would be awesome. To me, this one is a little more rich, a little more depth of flavor versus the 107. The 107, Antique 107, is just like, bam, it's there. This one is more subtle up front, and then it lets you know it's there.
Yeah, that's kind of like a cowboy bourbon, you
Yeah.
know? It's like a good punch and a good, hey, you're drinking a really good bourbon.
Let's go
This-
fight somebody.
Yeah, this is like an elegant, like, he just bought me a Louis Vuitton or a Chanel purse kind of a.
Oh my goodness. What?
I know.
What just happened?
What? What happened?
That was wrong. That was so wrong of me.
How many of those do you have?
Well, there's just a couple more that I want. Just Louis Vuitton, not Chanel. I love my Louis Vuitton, so we're good. I am pleasantly surprised. The Special Reserve is my go-to. I have 4 or 5 bottles of it, thanks to my husband. The 107 I wasn't a fan of because of the effervescence on it. This, I was a little hesitant. I was like, it's fantastic, y'all. I would highly recommend the Full Proof.
Very good.
Very
if you
good.
can find it.
Yeah, because it's just coating. I mean, I'm getting so many different. I just, my mouth is coated with vanilla and caramel and oak. I get that wonderful oak on the back finish of it. I got a small. The hug's gone now.
Oh yeah.
I am so accustomed to it now. The hug is gone. It's just delicious. I want to keep drinking this, and yeah, we're gonna have to get another bottle.
And it's been what, 2 or 3 minutes since we've had a taste, and I still got excellent flavor across my palate.
This would be something good to try a cigar with. You
Yeah.
know, like a bourbon enhanced cigar.
If I smoke cigars.
I know we don't smoke, but it's like the thing that we have to get into now.
What?
Yeah, because that's what people do.
And Turtle Creek has a very good selection of cigars too. Check them
Yeah.
out while you're there.
Yeah.
Very large walk-in humidor room, so
Turtle
awesome
Creek's
selection.
yeah, I'm telling you, even if you're 2 hours away, Turtle Creek is fantastic. The selection for bourbon and just the service there was
When you walk in, you see all their store picks, and they're like, "Hey, you want to try anything? You want to try this? You want to try that?" They're offering up, and they serve up quite a decent pour of the store picks to let you try them.
yeah, it's not like a baby sip. It's enough for you to get a good sip and good flavor, and they're always willing to help do that for you. I mean, it's one of our favorite stores.
Customer service is incredible.
And
Even when they're busy, they take their time to help each customer out, which is awesome.
very, very customer oriented. Make you feel like, you know, it will. Today, we felt like we were the only ones in the store. It was that
Yeah.
fantastic.
It was awesome.
Great experience.
So
David, look, I'm telling you.
So what do you think? Would you buy it again?
Yes,
Would you keep a backup?
I want a backup. I definitely want a backup. This is fantastic. David, you have now changed my mind about my favorite Weller.
Alrighty, well thank y'all for joining us today for this Weller Foolproof review
Experience.
experience. Very much so experience. I
Yes.
still got another swig.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good. Alrighty, well thank y'all for joining us today on Backroad Bourbon. Give us some comments down below if you've tried this Foolproof. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know which Weller you prefer, what you like the best, and why. Let's get some conversation going down here.
Yeah.
In conclusion, always remember to drink responsibly. Also, always remember to enjoy your life, be a blessing unto others, and don't forget to juice that mug. Thanks for joining us. Have a
Bye,
good
guys.
day. Thank you, Dave.
We tried to say it together, didn't we?
Yep. Bye-bye.
He's awesome.